Those who wait to be freed do not deserve freedom. Onwards, brothers and sisters! And that's how we slaughter swine.
Hey guys, welcome to a new guide video. Today I'll be showing you guys how to play Sylas in the mid lane. Ability sequence on Sylas, we will be going for that Q max first because that is his wave clear and damage. Then W second, which is sustain, and then E last, which is used for mobility but also CC. So Sylas has a pretty weak early laning phase, so most of the time you would just be farming out safe. You're gonna take that E level 1 because it allows you to get 2 procs of your passive. Your passive basically makes your auto attack empowered, making it deal damage in a circle around Sylas. And since your E has 2 casts, then you can use your passive twice. It also helps you dodge those skill shots and catch up to people if you get ganked. So we're just gonna let him push here and play it out really safe. We need at least level 3 before we can start doing things. So we do have fleet footwork here, and as I said earlier, Sylas' laning phase is really weak, so having this one makes it so much easier for you to sustain and get out of that weak early stage. His scale's pretty good as well with AP, so you're going to get a lot of healing in the late game especially. Alright guys, so how you trade with Sylas is what I did right here, is that you want to weave in auto attacks between your abilities because of your passive, so you get the maximum amount of DPS possible. So I used an auto attack between each ability, and that is really huge in the early game, and that's what we want to keep doing. Dodge this W right there, so now he can't do anything for a while. We need to watch out for Zac though. This is a new meta build, that's why you are maxing Q guys. Normally people are used to max W, but we don't go proto build with this build, so we need some wave clear, and that's what Q can give us. Okay, it took a lot of damage right there. That's I kinda messed up right there as well. So the thing is, your Q guys, when you use it on the impact, it will slow them briefly and deal a little bit of damage. After a short delay, that's why the real damage comes in. The problem is it can be really hard to hit it, so what you want to do is that to make sure that you can hit it, you want to combine it with your E, second part of E. So you basically stun them, knock them up, just to make sure that you can hit your abilities. So we have a lot of sustain with the biscuits, that's why I'm playing really aggressive. I still need to watch out for Zac though, because I think, yeah, he is mid. Of course he is. Luckily that did not end in anything. We can look for a kill here soon. He might still be hovering around the middle lane, looking for a jump onto us. I really want a ward over here. We have Lee Sin with us, so he might be able to come. Okay, there we go. Right, just gonna look for. We need to watch out for his WEQ combo, because he can kill us right now. If we dodge it, then we are safe. If we don't, then we have to watch out. Okay, he should be dead, I think. Yeah. There's a side coming as well, alright. Maybe we just have to back off here because we can end up getting ganked, so let's not risk anything. So now that we do have ultimate up, basically what it does is that you steal the enemy ultimate. Now you can steal anything. If you steal it from a champion that can transform, then you will gain all their abilities. And what's really important to know is that if it is an AD ultimate you steal, then Sylas will convert it into AP ratios. If you steal, for example, Set's ultimate, which is AD, then he will convert it into AP ratios. That's pretty huge, really important to know as well. Also, when you wave clear, guys, remember to use that passive. So you want to stay in the middle of the wave. So you can hit all the minions with your passive. So you can push as fast as possible. We can steal his ultimate right here. Really important thing to know in this matchup is that once he uses W like this, that is your window to return some damage, because then he won't be able to do anything for a while. Unless his ultimate is up, of course. I'm just keeping the wave here. It is pretty safe for me, because I can't get ganked. He's gonna Q this here so I can try to land some poke on him. There we go. Then we have his ultimate as well. So if he ults us, then we can counter it with our own. Remember that you only want to steal the ultimate if you have a use for it, because it will go on a pretty big cooldown for each champion. It's 200% cooldown. You want to be careful with that. Also, he has this lethality item here, so he has a lot of damage, so he can still win the fights easily if he lands a triple shuriken onto us, so still need to respect his damage. Also, we have a Seeker's Guard, which is basically the arm item. Just gonna poke him with a Q here if we can. Try to land that second part of Q, where the damage is at. There we go. Luckily we have a lot of sustain to get through the laning phase here. Just gonna keep poking him here. I do have my corrupting potion active, so I'm dealing more damage right now. I do have my ignite up soon as well. There we go. As you can see, the second part of Q deals so much damage. We can look for kill onto this guy now, but it is a set, so we still have to watch out. Probably going to recall, I assume. Our ultimate is expiring as well. As you can see, there's a circle on him right now, and that circle indicates the cooldown before you can steal his ultimate, but you can still steal other ultimates. I think Zac might be here, that's why I'm playing a little bit passive, because I could engage onto him. He's definitely here, yeah. That's pretty good. I wasted a bit of his time right there. Because sometimes you can tell just by looking at how the opponent is playing, because he was playing really passive the entire time and then he suddenly started moving up, so it's kind of obvious that someone is there to help him. I'm just being annoying right now. Zac might be here again, actually. We just have to play it safe. We can get a pretty good base off. Okay. Can pressure him a bit so we don't give him free CS. Oh, that sucks a bit. He's still around mid. That's kind of a mistake by me. I should have backed off right there. Got the ultimate out at least. Anyway, so normally you will be building this item first, but since we are against an AD mid, we're gonna go the Seeker's Guard. And then we will proceed into the core item. So this one into the GLP. You can just go ahead and sell this one here. We don't need it anymore. Now we start building towards this here. This armor is only because we're against the 80 mid here. And this Seeker's Vanguard is a complete counter to the Dirk here. Because armor counters, what's it called, lethality completely. So you can deny a whole item. And as the second item we will be getting the Sonya's Hourglass, but not yet. Oh, bot lane looks so good. I need to see if I can make my way down there, that would be so huge. Is he taking this path? There we go, excellent. Got a kill right there. So that's why it's really important to look around the map. Because if I didn't look right here, then I would just have went mid and then I could have missed that kill. Alright, so it's looking really good so far. We are going to outscale really hard. I'm gonna keep chasing him. I could force this ultimate out. Nice, there we go. Awesome. Leaders heralds have the herald. Oh, we could go for a kill here. He probably has his passive up. Yeah, he does. A lot of people coming mid. You can use that dash. Right, I can just get out of here. I have a lot of gold as well. Top lane is struggling quite a bit, but it is Renekton against Vayne, so not really much he can do in that matchup. Alright, get that lost chapter right now. It is really OP on mages. You get pretty much everything you need for the laning phase. You get mana, AP, cooldown reduction, and then you get the mana regen when you level up, so a lot of useful stats, especially for the early game. They need to watch out for set ultimate. Okay, we got the Drake. That is super worth it already. I'm gonna see if I can make it here. I'm gonna keep chasing. Nice. I don't need to waste mold here. There we go. Really good TP as well. Managed to clean out, and we also got the Rex. Yes, the Herald too. We can get the mid tower. And once we get the mid tower, then mid game starts. Stay in the middle of the wave to clear fast, so you can use that passive. Nice. Okay, he did not cancel our base, so that's good. So now we can get the GLP, guys. The reason you buy this item is because of its active that slows people. And you can see the range is pretty huge. And Sylas's damage is mainly skill shots. His C, his Q. So when you slow people, it makes it much easier for you to land the rest of your abilities. You can also use it to gank people and just slow them down in general in fights. Utility is really huge. I'm gonna make my way bot lane. See if I can stay for another here. Tag is here as well. So if I left right now, then my tower couldn't have taken a lot of damage. I'm gonna stay in the middle of the wave. Use 2 Casa for E to wave clear. Need to watch out for Zac. He could be jumping from this side here. That's why I'm playing a little bit passive right now, because I did die from this mistake early on. And until I have Sonya's Hourglass, then I have no choice but to play it out safe. Go. There might be a ward here, but I can steal some ultimates. So Morgana ultimate is really huge. Oh, this is a really good drum. This should be really good. Nice. Let's play for the objectives mid game. When it starts, we really want those outer towers. Oh, that was so close. Of course, when you push, make use of your passive as well, because when it's up, then you have 80% attack speed. Oh wow. I might have to go up top right now, so that's what we're going to do. Get the sock shoes for a lot of early game damage. If Wayne plays it properly, then there's no way I can 1 versus 1 her, because she has the Blade of the Ruined King. And she's really good at kiting as well. Sylas sucks against those types of champions. Wow. She made a mistake right there. There we go, and as you can see, that slow from the DLP really makes it that much easier. That's why this new meta build right here, and why it's so popular on Sylas right now. All the challenger players are using it, especially Faker. It really gives Sylas that extra bit of utility that he needed. No ultimate on Wayne. You're gonna get the Sonya's Hourglass next. It can be used to counter Zed's ultimate, but no matter who you're playing against, you will always get it. Because as I said earlier, Sylas is a champion that will always be in the middle of the fights because of his short range, so Sonya's Hourglass basically allows you to use everything for damage, and then you can pop that as your defense to buy yourself some time until your cooldowns come back up or until your teammates are here. I am in the side lane right now, getting that solo XP and gold. Need a bit more gold for that Sonya's Hourglass. Once we have that, then we are incredibly strong. Sylas is really strong on 2 items. Gonna use that active here for the slow if we can catch her. There we go. That slow really makes a huge difference, guys. If you can steal his ultimate here, come here. There we go. If you hit people with that second part of your Q, guys, it is so much burst damage. I think he took this way. He's right there. Ridiculous amount of damage. Careful not chasing too far. I am still a bit squishy until I have the Sonya's Hourglass. But I do have it now, because I have a lot of gold. There we go. Now we have a massive power spike on this champion. Next up we will be going for the Rabadon Stealth Cap. For a massive AP power spike. It gives the biggest power spike in the game. It's just gonna help with the burst. This is a champion that has a lot of burst in his kit. The thing he lacks is consistent damage. But except for that, he has a lot of everything basically. So how you play Sylas in the team fights really depends on the team comps you're playing against, because the ultimates you can steal decides how you're going to play. If you have a Malphite ultimate you can steal, then you can be the one engaging. If you have a Lulu ult, then you can be the one peeling for your team. So a lot of stuff you can do. Gonna use that active there to slow them. I do have the Sonya's Hourglass. I might be dead here still, but maybe not. Actually, I'm not dead at all. Keep chasing. Slow me, speed me up, please. Nice. Almost there. I'm gonna go for Zed because he uses W. Nice, there we go. Really good fight right there, and this is why Sonya's Hourglass is so good, because you can just play super aggressive and then use that as your only defense. Because if I didn't have it right here, then I would have died 100%, guys. There's still the Jinx ultimate. Ooh. Nice. Keep pushing here. We can almost steal Morgana's ultimate. That is so huge for us in fights. Okay, we have to steal this guy's ult. I really didn't want to. It's a really weird ultimate to use. It seems like I can't use abilities while using it, so not very good. We can just back off here. We don't need to risk too much. I have a huge shutdown as well, so I don't want to give that over for free. We have a lot of gold. We need that Rabadon's Death Cap for that huge power spike, so we're just gonna sell the Dornus Ring and the Corrupting Potion. We have stacks on the Dark Seal here, so it gives us 40 AP right now, so not worth to sell it. Just gonna go ahead and sell the Corrupting Potion and the Dornus Ring. We almost have enough for the Rabadon's Death Cap. And this is a champion that scales pretty well as well, because this ultimate will be on a really low cooldown in the late game. You will have a lot of options in the team fights as well. Now top and mid is down, so we need to go to the bottom side. The dragon is also coming up soon. We need everybody to be here. I can't be here alone. Then somebody will just come to kill me. We can't have that happening. Okay, we have some guys coming in here. I can steal Morgana's ultimate as well. Alright, so now I have something good for the fights. Okay. It's really good we have this Oracle Lens here, so we can clear out the vision, so we know that we are not standing on top of a ward and potentially get flanked. And just let my teammates to the Drake. This is another ward here. We really want to push for that bottom objective before my ult runs out. Bit out of the range. See a lot of damage just from that second part of Q. The first part missed, but that is not the damage of this spell. We need everybody to be with us here. My ultimate is running out soon. Go. I do have flash up, so I should be pretty safe. Gonna wait for his ult. Hook him, W, there we go. Nice, we can use that. Actually I filled that again low. I'm just gonna make sure that he can't base, then my teammate should be able to end the game. Go. Nice, we can just end right now. So yeah, that was pretty much the Sylas video. I do hope this was helpful, and see you guys in the next one.